Hi, Richard Bailey, Bushby Property Group. Here we are in the heart of Invermay. Invermay is a suburb straight to the north of Launceston, the first northern suburb. It's a great spot, really vibrant area. About 14 years ago, my wife and I and family came to Launceston from the country and we just landed in Invermay. People said to me, well, "You're going where?" For those of you who know Melbourne pretty well, it's very similar to Fitzroy, Brunswick, that sort of area. 30, 40 years ago, no one wanted to live there. Very similar to Invermay. And now, trendy, everyone wants to live here. I just thought that over the next few months, each month, we'd run a video to highlight some of the really top things about this great suburb. Most of the houses in the suburb were built between 1880 and 1920, down through the Invermay part where the old railway yards used to be. That's where all the really old homes are. And then going north from there are more homes built in the 1900s to 1920s, mostly weatherboards. A lot of 2-bedroom homes, but then a lot of the bigger homes are 3 bedrooms. Near the end of our video, we'll go through some stats, and just to give you a bit of an idea of how many houses are selling, at what prices, maybe talk about how you can make your house worth a bit more. Let's talk about what's happened in Invermay over the last few years. Probably one of the biggest things and the biggest, I suppose a lot of people would say, improvements is the levee bank that goes along Lindsay Street. It is protecting the whole suburb from those 1 in 500 year floods. And it has also meant that we've seen Bunnings build a huge store. More recently, Officeworks and other stores all along that side. To come is the silo development that Errol Stewart and his company are going to do, which is converting the old silos into a really modern hotel with all the things that you need in a hotel. Just across the bridge from there is the seaport, restaurants, hotel, and of course from there only 3 or 4 minutes, even at my age, walk to town. There's been so much development through that whole area. It's a very, very exciting part of Invermay. Now for a few stats. Over the last 6 months, 28 sales in Invermay, a top of 350,000 and a bottom of 130,000 for a real renovator's delight. An average of 223,700. Numbers of sales have been fairly steady for the last 6 months, but we are thinking that there'll be an upturn in the very near future just because of the amount of action there has been in recent times. Thank you so much for watching. I've enjoyed sharing. I'd love to hear from anyone who's got some really good stories, and particularly old stories about parts of Invermay. I know there are a lot of people out there who are just hiding stories. I'd love to hear from you. Next month, we'll have some more exciting things and we'll talk about some more developments that are taking place in Invermay.